The fear that holds you back. Imagine this. You're sitting in a room full of people. Someone asks you a simple question in English. Your mind knows the answer, but your mouth freezes. Your heart starts beating fast. Your palms sweat. And suddenly, all those English words you know disappear. You smile awkwardly and whisper, "Sorry, my English is not good." Sound familiar? That moment, that silence, is something millions of English learners feel every single day. It's not just about English. It's about confidence. You see, confidence doesn't come from perfect grammar. It comes from the courage to speak imperfectly. Not the real problem. Most people think their problem is vocabulary or grammar, but it's not. The real problem is fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of being laughed at, fear of not sounding good enough. We've all been there. You study English for months, maybe years. You memorize words, read books, watch videos. But when it's time to speak, you freeze. That's not because you don't know English. It's because you don't trust yourself. Confidence is not about knowing every word. It's about believing that your message matters, even if your English isn't perfect. The truth about speaking English. Let's be honest. Native speakers make mistakes too. They forget words, they pause, they repeat. They say and but they don't stop. They keep going. That's what confidence looks like. So here's the truth. You don't need perfect English to sound confident. You don't need a big vocabulary to impress people. You only need one thing, the courage to speak. Say this out loud with me. My English doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be real. Why you feel unsure. When you speak in your native language, you feel free. You joke. You express emotions. You connect. But in English, suddenly everything feels heavy. You think before every word. You compare yourself to others. You worry how you sound. And the more you worry, the more your confidence disappears. But here's a powerful secret. Nobody is judging you as much as you think. Most people are too busy worrying about themselves. They don't care if your accent is different or your grammar isn't perfect. What they'll remember is your energy, your tone, your confidence. A simple mindset shift. From today, make a small shift in your mindset. Don't focus on how you sound. Focus on what you're saying. Instead of asking yourself, "Is my English perfect?" Ask this, "Am I expressing my idea clearly?" Because language is just a tool, and you're the one using it to connect, inspire, and express. Think about this. When a baby starts talking, do we correct every mistake? No. We smile. We encourage. We celebrate every word. So why do we punish ourselves when learning a new language? You're not supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to grow. Every sentence you speak, even with mistakes, is one step closer to confidence. Every time you speak, you become stronger, clearer, and bolder. The first rule of confident English. Rule number 1. Speak, even when you're not ready. Confidence doesn't come before you speak. It comes after you speak. You can't wait until you feel confident. You must speak first. and then confidence will follow. Start small. Talk to yourself in English for 2 minutes every day. Describe what you're doing. Say, I'm making tea. I'm going to work. I'm feeling tired. It might feel weird at first, but that's how you train your mind to think in English. The power of daily practice. Fluency isn't built in a classroom. It's built in daily moments. While walking, while cooking, while texting a friend. Don't wait for a perfect time to practice. Make every day a language gym. Speak, listen, repeat. Even 5 minutes a day is better than 1 hour once a week. Consistency beats perfection every time. Imagine this. Imagine walking into a room, meeting new people, and speaking English with ease. Not perfectly, but confidently. You smile, you talk, you make mistakes, and you keep going. That version of you already exists. It's waiting for you to stop doubting and start speaking. A challenge for you. For the next 7 days, I challenge you. Speak English every single day. No excuses. Talk to yourself, record your voice, describe your day, or even talk to your pet. Just speak. Because confidence grows through use, not through thinking. Remember this line. The more you speak, the more confident you become. The less you speak, the more fear grows. So speak, even if your voice shakes, even if your grammar breaks, even if your accent feels strange. Because silence will never make you fluent, but speaking will. The journey from fear to fluency. So you've decided to speak, even if it's not perfect. You've accepted that mistakes don't define you. They grow you. That's the start of your journey. The journey from fear to fluency. Now, let's talk about how you actually build that confidence step by step. Step 1. Change your belief about English. Confidence doesn't start with grammar or pronunciation. It starts with belief. If you keep telling yourself, I can't speak English, your mind will believe it. But if you start saying, I'm learning English, your mind will help you improve. Words are powerful, even the ones you tell yourself. So from today, remove the word can't from your vocabulary. Replace it with not yet. Don't say, I can't speak English. Say, I can't speak English fluently yet, but I'm improving every day. That one word, yet, changes everything. Because when you believe in progress, you stop being afraid of imperfection. Step 2. Speak out loud every day. Here's something few people tell you. You don't learn to speak English by reading about speaking. You learn it by speaking. Even if you study 100 books, you'll never swim until you jump in the water. So jump in. Every single day, open your mouth and use English. Start small. Describe your morning routine. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm making coffee. I'm checking my phone. Then move to longer thoughts. What did I learn today? What do I want to do this weekend? You don't need anyone else. Your own voice is your best teacher. Step 3. Record yourself. I know, it sounds scary. Hearing your own voice can feel weird at first. Even native speakers don't like it. But here's the truth. Your voice is your mirror. When you record yourself, you'll notice small things. your pauses, your pronunciation, your speed. And that's not a reason to feel bad. It's a reason to celebrate, because now you can actually see your progress. Do this every week. Record a short 1-minute voice note about your day. After 1 month, listen to your old recordings. You'll be shocked at how much more confident you sound. Remember, progress is invisible day by day, but visible month by month. Step 4. Learn to think in English. This is the secret of fluent speakers. They don't translate words in their head. They think in English. When you translate every word from your native language, your brain slows down. That's why you freeze or pause mid-sentence. So how do you stop translating? By practicing small, simple thoughts in English throughout your day. For example, instead of thinking, "Main pani peene ja raha hoon," think directly, "I'm going to drink water." Instead of "Mujhe kaam karna hai," think, "I have to work." You don't need to build big sentences. Start with short, real thoughts. This trains your mind to switch naturally into English mode. Soon, you'll start thinking in English without even realizing it. Step 5. Listen like a learner, not a student. Many learners watch English movies or shows, but they do it passively. They watch for fun, not for fluency. Change your approach. When you listen to something in English, a podcast, video, or song, listen like a learner. Pause and repeat. Notice the rhythm, tone, and pauses. Try to copy them. Native speakers don't speak fast because they're magical. They speak fast because they use connected sounds. Like, "What are you doing?" "What you doing?" "I'm going to." "I'm gonna." Don't be afraid to imitate these natural sounds. They'll make your English flow more smoothly, and confidence will follow. Step 6. Join conversations. Confidence grows faster when you share it. Find a way to talk to real people, online or offline. There are thousands of free platforms where learners talk in English every day. But remember, your goal is not to impress them. Your goal is to practice expressing yourself. Start conversations. Ask questions. Say, "Hey, I'm practicing English. Mind if we chat for a few minutes?" Most people will be happy to help, and every chat will make your confidence stronger. Step 7. Talk to yourself. Yes, really. This is one of the most powerful exercises in the world. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eye, and talk for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Talk about your goals. Talk about your day. Talk about anything. It might feel awkward at first, but soon you'll realize you're training your mind to speak freely, without fear. When you talk to yourself, you remove the fear of judgment. And once that fear is gone, your confidence explodes. Step 8. Learn from mistakes. Don't run from them. Every mistake you make is proof that you're trying. And people who try always grow. Do you know what's worse than making mistakes? Not speaking at all. Every great speaker, in any language, started as a beginner. Even the most confident English speakers once said things wrong. The difference? They didn't stop. So when you make a mistake, smile. Correct it, learn from it, and move on. Say this line to yourself. Every mistake I make brings me one step closer to fluency. That mindset will make you unstoppable. Step 9. Surround yourself with English. Your environment shapes your confidence. If you only hear your native language all day, English will always feel foreign. So fill your surroundings with English. Change your phone's language to English. Watch English YouTubers. Listen to English podcasts while walking or cooking. Read short English posts, quotes, or news articles daily. Make English part of your lifestyle, not just a subject you study. You'll notice something amazing. When English becomes normal around you, it stops feeling scary inside you. Step 10. Celebrate small wins. Most learners quit because they don't notice progress. They wait for big changes and ignore the small ones. But confidence is built step by step. You said your first full sentence without translating? Celebrate it. You spoke with a stranger for 2 minutes in English? Celebrate it. You watched a whole video and understood 70%? Celebrate it. Every small win adds up. And before you know it, you'll realize you're no longer afraid to speak. Listen, you are not bad at English. You are becoming better at English. There's a big difference between those two mindsets. You're not behind anyone. You're just on your own timeline. Your journey is unique, and it's okay to go slow. Because slow progress is still progress. You're not learning English just to pass a test. You're learning it to express yourself, to grow, to connect, to dream bigger. So every time you doubt yourself, remember this. Confidence is built when you choose courage over comfort. And every word you speak is an act of courage. The confident speaker within you. You've learned the techniques. You've faced the fear. You've started speaking, maybe to yourself, maybe to others. And now, you're on the most beautiful part of your journey, becoming a confident English speaker. But here's the truth. Confidence isn't a destination. It's a daily decision. The moment you change, there comes a moment when something shifts inside you. You stop asking, will they laugh at me? And start saying, I don't care. I just want to communicate. That's the moment confidence begins. Because true confidence doesn't mean you never feel nervous. It means you speak even when you do. Confidence is not loud. It's calm. It's steady. It's the quiet belief that your voice matters. So don't wait for the fear to disappear. Speak in spite of it. The secret of natural speakers. Ever noticed how some people speak English so easily? They don't think too much. They don't worry about every word. They just flow. Here's their secret. They trust themselves. They don't think, what if I'm wrong? They think, it's okay. I'll fix it as I go. That's the mindset of a confident English speaker. You don't freeze. You don't panic. You keep going. Even when you make a mistake, you keep the conversation alive. Because confidence isn't about perfection. It's about connection. Talk to connect, not to impress. When you speak English, don't try to sound like a dictionary. Don't chase big words to sound smart. Chase clarity, not complexity. Because language is about connection. If your listener understands you and feels you, you've already succeeded. Think about it. You don't remember people who spoke perfect English. You remember people who spoke with heart. So when you speak English, don't just speak words. Speak your feelings. Speak your story. Speak with emotion. That's what makes your English powerful. Stop comparing yourself. This is where many learners lose their confidence. They compare their English to someone else's. They say things like, "He speaks better than me. Her accent is perfect. I'll never sound like them." But comparison is the enemy of confidence. You're not supposed to sound like anyone else. You're supposed to sound like you. Your voice, your tone, your accent, that's your identity. Don't hide it, own it. Your accent is not a mistake. It's a map of your story, where you come from, who you are, and how far you've come. So speak proudly, no matter your accent. Because confidence is not about sounding American or British. It's about sounding authentic. The power of consistency. Confidence grows in silence, not in one big moment, but in small daily choices. Every day you speak, you're watering the seed of fluency. And one day you'll wake up and realize you're not afraid anymore. It won't happen overnight. It'll happen slowly, quietly, but surely. So keep going. Even when you feel tired, even when progress feels slow. You're not failing. You're forming. Every effort counts. Think of it like working out. You don't see the muscles growing each day, but after a month, everyone notices the change. That's what happens with English too. Your daily confidence routine. Let's make it simple. Here's a daily plan to grow your English confidence. Speak for 5 minutes daily, even if it's just with yourself. And listen for 15 minutes. Podcasts, videos, or native conversations. Why read for 10 minutes? Anything you enjoy, articles, short stories, even captions. Write for 5 minutes. One paragraph about your day or your thoughts. You'd celebrate one small win every night. Remind yourself that you're improving. Do this every day for 30 days. And you'll feel the difference in your voice, your flow, and your mindset. Let's be real. Some days you'll still feel shy. Some days your words won't come out right. And that's okay. Confidence doesn't mean you'll never doubt yourself. It means you'll keep going even when you do. The real strength is not in never falling. It's in getting back up. So whenever you feel stuck, close your eyes and say, "I've come too far to stop now." Then take a deep breath and speak again. That's confidence. That's growth. From fear to freedom. Think back to where you started. The fear of speaking, the hesitation, the overthinking. And now look where you are. You're learning, growing, speaking, and improving every single day. That's not a small thing. That's transformation. Confidence in English is not about showing off. It's about feeling free. Free to express yourself. Free to be heard. Free to connect. So speak boldly. Speak proudly. Speak your truth. Because every time you use English, you're not just speaking a language, you're building your future. Before this video ends, I want you to repeat this line out loud. Right now, wherever you are, I am confident. I am learning. I am improving every day. Say it again, louder this time. I am confident. I am learning. I am improving every day. Because confidence begins with what you say to yourself. And the moment you believe in yourself, your English will follow. You don't need to be perfect to speak confidently. You just need to be brave enough to start. Remember, fluency is a journey, not a race. And every word you speak brings you one step closer to your dream. So, if you've listened till now, I want you to know you're already doing something most people never do. You're improving yourself, you're pushing your limits, and you're speaking your future into existence. Be proud of yourself. If this inspired you, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep following English Vibe, where we don't just learn English, we learn confidence,